For a few minutes, I just want to talk a little bit about bat conservation. As I mentioned earlier, there's a disease called white nose fungus, which is killing millions of bats while they're hibernating. We want to do anything we possibly can to help these amazing creatures, and one of the things we can do is put up bat houses. Now, the cottage that we worked at earlier where we caught the little brown bat, they don't want to lose the bat, but they would rather them not living in the attic and making a mess and depositing more of their guano. So we've advised them on how to seal up the building to stop the bats from going inside. We'll clean up the mess, and at the same time we're going to put up some bat houses. So when the bats come back in the spring, they have a new place to live. So the first thing we have to do is get a bat house. Now they don't have to be fancy ones like the ones I've created here, but you want a design that's going to get really nice and hot. The important thing to remember is that whole incubator idea. The bats want it really nice and hot. It can be a design that is that shoebox style. Just make sure that where wood meets wood, that things are sealed and air isn't able to get through and cool the bat house down. The next thing we want to do is take maybe some of that guano that was in the attic and put it inside. That provides a scent and makes the bat house smell like home, a familiar odor that the bats will recognize. So once we've done that, then we're going to take the bat house and put it in an area it's going to get the maximum amount of sun. Now I prefer putting them up in an area of morning sun if that's our only choice, because the bat houses have been cooling down all night long, and therefore it's important to start warming them up as soon as the bats return in the morning. So once we have that location that it's going to get lots of sun, then we're going to put the bat house up in an area where it's at least 6 feet off the ground. And the main reason for that is it's harder for predators such as raccoons, domestic cats, and for some reason people want to put their hands inside a bat house. So that's why I recommend that high. So what we're going to do next is take the bat house and put it in a location on the outside of a tree on a trunk where it's going to get really nice and hot, and we'll show you that in just a few minutes. Thanks.